This is a toast to how far we come and where we're headed. We ride together, we die together. Zimmy gang for life.
Wow. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who this be, it's your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about Love Island USA Season 4, Episode 37. And this is the finale episode. You know, this is the finale, okay? I'm just going to get right to the point because I've been Zimmy Hive since day one. Check the receipts, check my latest videos, my previous videos, watch them to go back. Like, I've been Zimmy Hive day one, okay? I've been there from the jump. And day one, I mean, like, it really wasn't anything to be worried about. Like, we really didn't have any other heavy hitters to, like, be pressed about. I mean, Sydney and Isaiah, no. Deb and Jesse, no. So, but, like, let's just cut the chase. Zimmy Won. So, the episode started, you know, the top 3 OGs are in the finale. It's Timmy and Zeta, Deb and Jesse, and Sydney and Isaiah. And I'm just like, when have you ever really seen, like, all OGs? People that the guys pick the girls and they basically been with them since the jump. You know, obviously, you know, some of them have, like, a little hiccups in the road, but they obviously got back together and they've been A1 day ones, you know, top 3 OG couples, you know, from the jump, okay? So, you know, they're all, like, you know, talking about them being the top 3. So then next thing you know, it was time for the dates, and it was Sydney and Isaiah going on a date. So they had, like, a nice little date. They basically said that they love each other, and, you know, they, you know, it's just talking about their relationship, their feelings, and it was a nice, sweet little date. I believe it was just, like, a nice place with a grassy area with a nice little backdrop. And that was basically their date. So that leaves basically Deb and Jesse and Timmy and Zeta in the villa alone. That villa, like, the fact that the villa was only had 6 people in the villa, like, that's like, the villa was empty, okay? So then next thing you know, Deb and Jesse gets a date, and it was to go to, like, on a Ferris wheel. And it was so funny because Jesse was wearing some Crocs and a do-rag on his final date. Like, some Crocs and a do-rag. Like, hello? So Jesse was wearing Crocs and a do-rag on his final date with Deb. But it was basically a carnival type date. The date was pretty fun, but compared to the other 2, that wasn't, I mean, it really wasn't comparison. But, you know, they had a little carnival date, and obviously, you know, you have Deb basically, like, you know, not second guessing, but, you know, backtracking herself. Basically, when she turned down Jesse, she was just like, oh, she was just caught up in her feelings, blah, blah, blah. And she basically asked him to be, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, and he obviously said yes, so they became boyfriend and girlfriend. They were on the Ferris wheel, they had a little fun time, da. So then it was just Timmy and Zeta in the villa. Next thing you know, Sydney and Isaiah came back, and Sydney and Isaiah came back, basically told, you know, Timmy and Zeta about their date and all that stuff. And then Zeta gets a text, you know, to go on a date. They basically said no swerving, you know, old school romance. So, you know, you got Timmy and Isaiah helping Timmy to get ready for his date, and Sydney helping Zeta for her date. And I'm just like, Sydney and Isaiah are really Zimmy's kids, like, for real, because the way, like, they're really Zimmy's kids. Like, Zeta and Timmy are really, like, the parents of the villa. We get to Zimmy date, and he was driving the little Chevrolet car. They got to their date, and it was just like, it was just so sweet.
I'm just happy to have met you. Like, it's just, like I said, like, the first day I met you, we sat on the blue couch, and it was just like, Gemini, yeah. 29,
yeah.
LA, you like this, oh, you talk about this, and you just like, looking me in my eye the whole time, and I literally told them, I was like, I just like someone who looks me in the eye, like, and just listens.
Yeah.
And that's just what you do all the time. You do it with everyone, really. It's just such an amazing trait.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, so they were talking about their journey in the villa and stuff like that. And, you know, Timmy basically asked Zeta, like, when you first walked in the villa, what was your expectations? Like, what did you want out of this experience? And, like, Zeta basically said, you know, when she walked in the villa, she was looking for a husband, not a boyfriend, you know, and she basically found out with Timmy. And I like, that was just really sweet. Timmy basically, you know, he just basically was just looking at Zeta, like, just like how he always does, with in awe.
No, I don't want to just get to know one side of you. I would like to see the whole, everything that it encompasses. And I feel like I have seen a lot from you.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
No.
And I'm here. I'm stay a while.
Would you stay a while?
Stay a while, yeah.
Oh, Timmy.
Yeah.
So yeah, Timmy basically just looking at Zeta in awe, you know, like he always does. You know, Zeta basically commenting on, you know, how Timmy always looks at her in her eyes. You know, he's all very attentive. He's basically very good with how he communicates and all that stuff. And just basically just talking about all the qualities that she really loves about Timmy. So next thing you know, Timmy basically says, get your glasses up. It makes a toast. And he basically just says, Zimmy gang. Okay, Zimmy gang.
This is a toast to how far we come and where we're headed. We ride together. We die together. Zimmy gang for life.
Wow.
All right, like, Zimmy gang, where we at? Where you at? Because we're right here. Like, I've been here since day one. Okay, so after that, you know, they get back to the villa, basically talk about their date, and, you know, like, Zeta's like, she's buzzing, he's buzzing. They basically said that was, like, basically one of the best dates that they had ever. So they go to sleep and everything, and, you know, last time going to sleep in the villa. Next morning was a brunch, and obviously the girls go to the little spa day to write their declarations of love. The guys go to their, you know, stay in the villa and basically are writing their declarations of love. And, you know, they're looking to try on the dresses and stuff like that, and, like, tapping into their feelings. You know, when we get to the declarations of love, you know, Timmy was just he was shooketh. He was shooketh when he saw Zeta stepped out. Like, he was like, oh, Zeta? But, yeah, like, he was just shook to see Zeta, like, in her dress. Deb and Jesse went first. And, you know, Deb basically just says that she was basically scared, like she said, to basically, you know, speak on her feelings, Jesse spoke how he felt. You know, Sydney and Isaiah, they went next, and they basically said that they loved each other, all that stuff. So then we always save the best for last. Like, you know, they got the last date, the best date, and then they got the last, you know, declarations of love spot and the best spot. So next thing you know, Timmy went first. He basically said, you know, get a 2-seater, and then he's gonna go right out of here, basically.
So baby Zeta in the 2-seater, let's pack it up and take this ride together.
Basically, he just said that Zeta basically broke down all his barriers, basically broke down all his walls, basically, you know, the feelings that he has for Zeta, you know, and the way that he, you know, Zeta makes him feel is basically he, you know, get into his heart, get into his core of himself. He basically stated that he was single for 4 years before stepping foot in Love Island. Like, I feel like Timmy's real about his feelings for Zeta. And you would say, like, why didn't they drop the L-bomb? But I feel like they're very reserved on the relationship. They're very private. It's even said at the end when he was like, they just moved at their own pace. They did what they did. They didn't, like, copy everybody else. They kind of just stayed true to themselves. I bet you Timmy basically, you know, dropped the love word in private, you know, to Zeta himself. I feel like that's what they wanted to do, essentially, is just have their little private one-on-one moment to state, you know, things like that. So, you know, we can't really fault them for that. Also, you know, Zeta's speech, like, this was Zeta's only speech really to Timmy in this season, because this season the guys had to recouple the girls like each and every time. The only time the girls had like the upper hand was during Cast Some More, and even then that's not like a real actual recoupling speech to the person. She just loves every aspect, you know, about Timmy and stuff like that, and like their experience here, and it was just such a sweet experience. Anyway, guys, back to the video. So Zeta, you know, we're talking about the date. Anyway, you know, Zeta's declaration of love was just so sweet. Next thing you know, Sarah Hyland comes in. She walks in the villa, basically tells the islanders to get to the fire pit, basically talk about their journey here. You know, asked if Timmy knows any UK slang, and he basically said a couple slangs, you know, snog, you know, they were like joker, blah, 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 blah. Then we got to the finalists, you know, Deb and Jesse were in third place, like I said. And then it was down to Zimmy and Isaiah and Timmy and Zeta. And obviously, Timmy and Zeta won.
The winners of Love Island USA 2022 are Zeta and Timmy!
And it was just like, yes, we up, we won, been here since day one, yeah. So, obviously, you know, Sarah Hyland tells, you know, Zeta to stand on one side, Timmy to stand on the other side, and, you know, Zeta had the envelope with $100K.
$100,000? Yeah! $100,000!
It's only right.
Keep it, bitch! I'm out!
He had the envelope, and, you know, basically asked her if, you know, she wanted to split it or share it. And, you know, you got Deb over here like, keep it. And, you know, they were just joking around. And then obviously, you know, Zeta was going to share it with Timmy. And obviously they wanted to share the kiss. And, you know, that was a season, like, oh my gosh. Like, season 4, it was actually a pretty decent season, like I said. Zimmy basically made this season what it is. Yeah, I'm just happy, you know, my people won. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching my reviews, my daily reviews, sometimes sporadic reviews. If you guys want to keep on watching me and my content, subscribe to my channel. Hey, guys, if you like this video, like the video, comment down below your thoughts, comments, and concerns. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.